Afternoon, it's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill for the Cubs, Drew Smyly. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's off the mark, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 120.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Got him. 2 away down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
1-2 now. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 left for the Orioles. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Wells. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with
Leading
when
off
it seems
for the
like
Cubs,
there's more pressure,
the center
he's
fielder,
more calm and
number
settles
40.
in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The second baseman, Nico
Here's Nico Horner.
Horner.
The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And the right-hander deals. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Wells keeping him close. Back over to first.
He's in there. One ball.
Pitch
No
out,
strike.
but no action. Wells with a move
He
to
beat it.
first.
Safe.
Horner back in on a dive. And the 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Ball to strike. They say it went.
One ball. Two strike.
And a 1-2.
Ball. Two balls. Two strike.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses. McCann fires. Save. Stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
This one popped up right side. And it stays fair. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Well, it's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
One gone runner at first. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. And first offering is fouled off.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
And that's a little high. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. In the air, left field. Hayes makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hayes going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Ramon Urias. Smiley back to work. Ball one there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Next pitch downstairs. It's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump, and there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
James McCann in now. First pitch just misses. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. So now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jorge Mateo now. Misses outside, and that's ball one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Joseph Ortiz will hit next. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The other way. Oh, he gloves it. And the Orioles leave one. They're down 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above AA. And it's even up.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast into the left field bleachers.
And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Matt Mervis. late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Two strike.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yan Gomes. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 1 and the Orioles nothing. Top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan McKenna.
Ryan McKenna.
Smiley back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
No strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes. The wind and the pitch.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Step off throw to first. McKenna dives back in safely. Hayes, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And a pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. And a 2-1 on the way. Adley Rutschman waiting on deck for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Here's
Orioles,
Adley Rutschman. Single to right in his first trip.
Rutschman.
And that's in there for strike 1. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. McKenna headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. Tag, safe at home. It's 1-1. Trey Mancini coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Now playing right field.
So next to him for Baltimore, Anthony Santander went down on strikes his first time through. And ball one to the right fielder. Tied up here in the early going. Santander tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The 2-0 is in for a strike. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Gunnar.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
0-1 down. Curveball drops in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. The O's add 1 on an RBI double, all even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz on the move. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 40.
Number 40, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And that one is lifted in the air. McKenna should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Nico Hoerner digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs, because so many people are.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Chris, you know what they call Mancini?
Boom, boom.
That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. And fouled off.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL Comeback Player of the Year after beating stage 3 colon cancer in 2020 and became a real inspiration to many around the league.
Got him. Inning over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
And a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, catcher James McCann.
Here is James McCann, a guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He was originally drafted by the Tigers, 2nd-round pick in 11. First offering misses the mark.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1-1 to McCann. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. And downstairs. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The wind to kick the pitch. And now it's even up. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So
Mateo runs. They pitch out. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 3, got him swinging. Snaps it down to second.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
The designated hitter, Ian Happ.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And that one lifted in the air center field. McKenna under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Yeah, the batter now, Dansby Swanson. He flied out to the warning track in his first trip. In there, and it's 0-1. That's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he deals. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that's too high. And the pitch. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 5,
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. There's the strike. Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. And strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ryan McKenna. The pitch. And there's a ball.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Austin Hayes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 1-1.
Oh. 2-1.
They say you win.
Ball. 2 straight.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now, here is Adley Rutschman.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now the lefty. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The right-hander back to work. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And 1-2.
2 straight.
Yan Gomes waits. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nick Madrigal.
Here's Nick Madrigal. Flied to right his first time. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. In there at the knees. Up the middle. Ortiz whips it to first on the run. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Hayden Wesneski.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Wesneski, in his rookie season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Michael Rucker getting ready to go. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Next pitch misses. 3-1 now. And that's in there at the knees.
Full count.
Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Ramon Urias. In there for strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
James McCann getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jorge Mateo now at the plate. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Out towards left center. Number 40 moving under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 2 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, number 40.
The center fielder, number 40.
And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Keegan Aiken gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in is the speedy Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one off the outside edge.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Now a fly ball to right center. Santander calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Trey Mancini now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Joseph Ortiz. Wisniewski back to work. That's a slider for a strike. Now a pop up on the infield. Gomes takes it in for the out. 1 down. Ryan McKenna, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Mancini hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Yeah, that's outside. The 1-1. There's a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And down on strikes he goes. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And now the DH, Ian Happ.
For the Cubs, the designated hitter, Ian Happ.
And a pitch. Just missed. Ripped on a line. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. The 1-1 is upstairs. And a count 2-1. Outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And now a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Now batting.
And now Christopher Morel. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Michael Rucker. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Michael Rucker.
Now it's the DH, Adley Rutschman.
The designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
The pitch. And that's outside.
pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. The count now 2-2. This to center field. Rutschman retired. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Santander, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
The first baseman, number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 3.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
This one high in the air to left center. And that is the inning. Coming on for the Orioles, number 78.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The first baseman, Matt Mervis.
The pitch. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
And next for the Cubs, Yan Gomes. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
One down, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Going to count 1-2. And this is inside. Now this is in the air down the line. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 40.
Number 40, the next Cub to hit. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the righty deals. And that one ripped into right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw, and it gets away.
solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Ramon Urias. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And that one a little bit high. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of...
Got him! And now 1 away. James McCann, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And delivers outside.
2 balls, no strike.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jorge Mateo up next. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moved.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Felix Bautista. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 74, Felix Bautista.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
And he deals.
No, that's the ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Digging in, Ian Happ. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
The
Nice
batter,
job of the
number
pitcher to
7.
bear down, make the pitch,
Shortstop.
get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Javier Assad.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's going to be Joseph
Leading off
Ortiz.
for the Orioles, the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
And a pitch. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mike Baumann is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez, a left-hander, also throwing. That's down and in. In there. And so now 1-2. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And now the center fielder, Ryan McKenna.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in there for strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the right-hander deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. In there for strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. Kicks and deals. And that one missing low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Line to right, base hit. In comes the run from third, and a 2-1 ball game now. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. That misses the zone. 1-0. Two outs. That one inside. Now 2-0. That misses off the outside edge.
3-0.
That to right. Rutschman retired. And that's the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the bottom of the 10th. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Bautista back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Mike Baumann, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Perez, the power lefty, up as well. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So up next, Matt Mervis. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
Left-hand batter waits, and it's 1-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Tying run in scoring position here in extra innings. Two down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes ranging after it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yan.
Now the catcher up to hit. Yan Gomes trying to deliver as the hero. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. A 1-run lead, and here in extra innings. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. Check swing, and that's a ball. Here's a 3-0. There's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That clips the corner.
3-2.
And a 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So digging in, Nick Madrigal.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
First offering misses the mark. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.